In the warm glow of a classroom in Texas, a little boy with bright, curious eyes sat surrounded by books. His fingers traced letters on the page, but his mind was already racing ahead, connecting words, sounds, and meanings. That boy was Akash Vukoti, and long before the world called him a child prodigy, he was simply a child who fell in love with words. Akash was born in Maryland in 2009 to Indian parents, and from the beginning, his journey was extraordinary. By the time most children were learning to talk, Akash was already reading. By the age of 2, he could spell words far beyond his age. And soon, spelling became more than an activity, it became his world. His family moved to San Angelo, Texas, where his parents noticed that their little boy didn't just memorize words, he understood them. He saw patterns in language, like a musician seeing notes. His parents nurtured his talent with patience and faith, balancing his early brilliance with the warmth of normal childhood. At the age of 6, Akash stepped onto one of the biggest stages in America, the Scripps National Spelling Bee. The crowd watched in wonder as this tiny boy stood at the microphone, his voice steady, his posture confident, spelling words that adults struggled to pronounce. He became the youngest boy ever to compete at that level. From that day on, the name Akash Vukoti became synonymous with brilliance wrapped in innocence. He didn't stop at one attempt. Year after year, he returned to the spelling bee not just to win, but to learn, to grow, and to show that dedication matters more than fame. He competed 6 times in total, something no one his age had ever done. Each time, he carried himself with calm grace. Whether he won or stumbled, he smiled. His humility made him stand out even more than his genius. Outside competitions, Akash became a symbol of positivity. He appeared on talk shows, news channels, and even dance programs, always cheerful, always humble. He never lost his connection to his Indian heritage, often speaking proudly about his bilingual life and his love for both cultures. But what truly defines Akash is not his medals or his TV appearances, it's his spirit. In interviews, when asked how he remembers so many words, he simply says, "I enjoy learning." His secret isn't memory, it's curiosity. His strength isn't pressure, it's balance. Behind the lights and cameras is a child who still finds joy in opening a dictionary, who still spends evenings with his family, who still smiles when he discovers a new word. His journey is a reminder that intelligence is beautiful when guided by humility. Akash's story teaches children everywhere that learning is not about being the best, it's about being consistent, being curious, and staying kind. The world celebrates him as a prodigy, but what he truly represents is a message for every child. When you love what you do, and stay humble in your success, life becomes a joyful story of growth. This is Akash Vukoti, the boy who reads the world, one word at a time. And this is Shah News Dream TV, where every young dreamer discovers their light.